What's one word that defines the verses of your story? Maybe if you're like me, you grew up reading one particular passage in a certain way. The passage that we're looking at today. Matthew 28:16 to 20, or even more specifically, 18 to 20. The Great Commission. You see, depending on the church that you may have grown up in, if you grew up in a church, they often would emphasize just one of these words. For example, you might read, Jesus is saying to his disciples just before he heads off into heaven, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations." You might hear the go emphasized, or you might hear, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations." Or you might hear, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them." You might hear a different word emphasized based on how you grew up, the church you went to. So for you, what was it? Was it go? Was this idea of missions and going out into the world and doing something cross-cultural for Jesus, going on mission for Jesus? Or was it an idea of even discipleship and growth in the teaching part in here where, we're to grow in Jesus and to know him and to lead others in growing and knowing Jesus? Or maybe was it the baptism part? We just really need to have people baptized, whether they're infant baptism or believer baptism. We need to have them cross that line and get baptized. When you heard this set of verses before, which word was emphasized? Here's my thought on that this morning. I think that we should emphasize not just one word. I think they're all interconnected. I think if we are focused on just one word and we're a church or a people who just do one of those things, that's great. But I think we're missing out on what Jesus has in his final words before he heads to heaven. You see, he's encouraging us to be discipled and grow in faith because it's out of that we go. We do those things simultaneously together. And we keep doing those things. So which one was emphasized for you? Which one are maybe you strong at? And which one are you maybe not so strong at or as comfortable? Would you invite Jesus to help you lean into that word? That maybe your life would be redefined by a new word. I hope that's a good word for you. Take care.